another part of the Camino del Norte that I just don't remember. This beach. This really, really beautiful beach at Riba de Sella. I think somehow I must have walked a different way last time and bypassed this beach. Maybe the Camino route changed, but it's gorgeous. I didn't think I'd be able to find any sea glass because this beach is just full of rocks and pebbles and there are no shells. I started looking, didn't see any, and then I found this almost like blue one. And if I looked really hard, I kept finding just these really gorgeous pieces of sea glass. So this is another situation where I might be stuck on this beach for a while. So here's the beach, and if I just pan around, there's my albergue. That worked out well. And I'm staying in a place called the Treehouse, which has a view right out to the beach. It's this little lofted area, which is sort of overflow for pilgrims. There's a tiny, tiny break in the rain right now. Sort of. It's still misting a little bit, but it's been raining, since I started walking. I started a little after 6:30 this morning because I have a long day ahead. And I don't know if it's going to rain all day, which I think it is, then might as well just get up and walk and get to my destination. And so I think maybe 33 kilometers today. And for this next long stretch, there really aren't many places to stop or any places to stop. So I'm just gonna walk. I wish it weren't raining, but it's also right now really, really peaceful. I don't think there are many pilgrims around. I don't see any. I got, I think, out before most left this morning. So it's nice on one of my last days to have a kind of peaceful morning. Spot with some goodies, some fruit, some juice, some water. It's all being watched over by this lovely guy. Not at all intimidating. This is the spot where the Camino del Norte splits. So you can continue heading straight toward Gijón and stay on the Camino del Norte, or you could turn to the left and head toward Oviedo, and that would take you down onto the Primitivo. And even though I'm not continuing on to the Primitivo, I kind of wish I were still walking. I am finishing in Oviedo tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to the left. This looks like where I'm staying tonight, in the monastery. Kind of nestled in this valley. Except I just arrived to find this sign. Cerrado, closed. Next albergue, 8 kilometers. So much for this plan. Even though I was told this was a spectacular place to stay, and all my information said that it would be open. So the albergue at the monastery is closed, and I have to walk another 8 kilometers, and I've already done 30, a little more than 30, and I'm not amused. This, I think, was the time that my luck ran out. And you know, I was just like a couple hours ago at an albergue, and I was talking to a hospitalera, and I told her where I planned to stay, and she said, oh yeah, that's great, it's a great place, and it's closed. So 8 more kilometers. The albergue that I'm headed to has like 12 beds, so let's hope let's hope there's going to be a spot. Also, the walk out of here, because this monastery is down in this beautiful valley, it involves a really intense climb, so not a great end of the day. It's 4 p.m., but it's okay. I felt strong today. I've been walking 28 days, so I'm good. There's the monastery where I wanted to stay, and I'm up here still climbing. I don't know how much more I have to go, but I think quite a bit. So funny, it's my last day on the Norte and my last day for the Camino this year. It's my 29th day of walking, and I'm all alone in the albergue. After all the sort of, stress and worry about this time on the Norte and not being able to find a place, there were only 3 of us in the albergue here last night. And the 2 other guys left a little after 6 a.m. this morning, and I think before I even woke up. So having some breakfast, some coffee, leftover bread. Yeah, it's just sort of funny, my last days already feeling very different than the rest of this, but I think it'll be good. I just saw a deer bound off through the field over here, and I turned the corner and I saw this horse just standing here, almost as if he's waiting for me. Hey there, bud. What you doing? Made it to Oviedo. And this, I feel like, is officially where my pilgrimage ends, right in front of the cathedral. And it's funny because it's not Santiago, so I didn't think it would feel exciting or emotional at all, but I think after walking for a month on a pilgrimage, to reach the end is pretty important and special. Got to Oviedo about an hour ago, so my pilgrimage is done. And the albergue doesn't open till 4, so I got here about maybe 1:30, a little after, and maybe I should have headed straight there. I don't know. There probably are a lot of people who are going to be staying here, and I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should have headed there and just sat on the ground and waited in line and assured myself of a bed. But I think one of the themes of this Camino has been just learning, to trust that things will work out and to not stress or be anxious about it, and kind of to do what you feel, and know that you'll find a place. So what I felt when I arrived in Oviedo was that I had just walked, almost 500 miles in the last month, and I really wanted pizza and beer. So I went and I found some pizza and I found beer.